This is the first session for our new D&D campaign running through the Tyranny of Dragons. Everyone in here knows me already. I am Brian. I will be DMing these sessions. If you guys want to introduce yourselves, start with you, Mark.
Well, I'm Mark. I will be playing Alma Oak Creek, and I play a human barbarian.
All right, Josh.
I'm Josh. I will be playing Kaido's Star Watcher Ogalakanu, who is a Goliath monk,
Love that last name.
right?
Other Brian. Or Brian
I
number
am-
2, as we call you.
I am other Brian, or I guess Brian number 2, and I will be playing Arendrell Highwind, a noble high elf cleric.
And last but not least,
And I am Jack, and will be introduced a little bit later on.
Cool. So, you guys, the three of you, Home, Arendril, and Kaidos, you guys have been making your way southward from Neverwinter along the Sword Coast, making your way south towards the town of Greenest in the Green Fields. The town of Greenest was founded by a halfling named Darva Scatterheart. She was a rogue who fancied herself the queen of the Greenfields. She passed away without ever achieving that level of eminence, but her town did grow into a thriving community. Its success wasn't surprising at all, since Greenest is the only town of any size astride the Uldun Trail, which is the most direct road between the eastern cities of the Dragon Coast, with the coastway running south to many other major cities. The trade caravans that pass through Greenest bring gold to the town's merchant and craftsfolk, and the governor of the town, Governor Nighthill, runs the town at the behest of the inhabitants. For the past several days, the three of you have been traveling a road that winds lazily across the grasslands of the green fields. It's approaching sundown or so when you top a rise and see the town of Greenest just a few short miles in the distance. From the town, though, you see columns of black smoke rising, what looks like from burning buildings. You see multiple figures running from the town. They appear little more than just dots from this distance. And you also see a dark, winged shape wheeling low over a keep that rises above the center of the town. From what you can tell, this town is under attack by a dragon. What do you wish to do?
Shit.
We're a few miles away.
No, you're not a few miles away at this point. You're probably, we'll say, about 800 to 1,000 feet away from the perimeter of the town.
Are people running out past the perimeter towards us?
They're running towards you. They're running away from you. They're just running away from the town.
Can I try to stop one and ask them what's going on?
You attempt to stop one, but all you get is basically incomprehensible crying and screaming, saying that they're attacking the town, and she pulls away from you and just keeps running. Probably also a little startled that someone of your stature just suddenly grabbed her.
Yeah, that's probably true. That wasn't helpful, lady. Thanks for nothing. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? I was gonna go there anyway, so should we just
Let's
go
go.
and check it out?
Yep.
All right.
I start going as a trot, so
Okay, so you
not
guys are quickly going towards the town.
Yes.
Correct? Okay.
Yes.
As you are running towards the town here, you see, as you're getting closer to the town, closer to the entrance of the town, you see figures that are wearing dark cloaks, dark hoods, that appear to be attempting to set fire to any of the buildings that they can find. You see all kinds of townsfolk running through the town, trying to just get away from whatever they can, carrying some of them carrying some belongings, some of them just straight out running in fear. You also see other humanoid figures that appear to be somewhat dragon-like, but they are humanoid. They are walking on 2 feet. They don't appear to be really that large. Like they're maybe 4 to 5 feet tall. You see several of them. You see many of these figures dressed in these black cloaks with hoods, some of them carrying weapons. As you begin to enter the town, you go further through the streets, seeing more and more of the same thing. Without warning, you see several humans dash out from between 2 buildings on your left. A limping man and 3 children run across the street into more shadows across the way. And you see a woman carrying a round shield and a broken spear turns and faces back in the direction that she came. At that point, you see 8 of these reptilian figures streaming out of the alley that she came from, the family came from, right on their heels, and begin to fan out around the woman. She looks determined to delay these creatures as long as she can. The creatures don't appear to be paying any attention to you, though.
I mean, that's good, but should we go help this lady or what?
All right, let's go.
So I would like to engage, but I'm thinking before I do anything, I would want to maybe cast a spell, Shield of Faith, on our Goliath. Thinking that he may be able to get into some combat and do more damage than me up close.
Okay, and what does that spell do?
So that this is if I can. It says the target is a creature, one creature. So could that be a human as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man,
Okay,
any creature really, yeah.
Okay, so it's a shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting it a +2 bonus to AC for the duration.
And the duration being
10 minutes.
okay.
So
This
it's
looks
one bonus action.
Yeah, this looks like it's also a
CP.
concentration spell, which means that if you cast another concentration spell at the same time, the first concentration spell disappears. That's what it means by concentration. And also, if you take any damage, you have to roll a check to see if you can maintain the concentration on that spell.
Okay.
So just some info to have in the back of your mind as far as what concentration means when it comes to spells.
So would that be under the spell school?
What would be under there?
Being a concentration spell or
No, it's listed right in the duration.
Oh.
It says concentration up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
So you want to try not to get hit.
Yeah.
And if you get hit,
So-
it doesn't automatically mean you lose the concentration.
Yep.
You just have to make a
Oh,
check
okay,
to
I'm
see if you
tracking.
can keep that concentration up.
So is that what the V, S, and M and C are standing for? Then
No, those are
The C
actually
being-
those are what components are required for the spell. For most of your spells, I'm not going to really concentrate that much on what components are required.
Okay.
With some exceptions, if it's something, a major spell like some sort of resurrection spell.
Revivify.
Exactly. Then yes, you're gonna have to pay attention to those components because usually those are extremely expensive diamonds.
Okay.
And some things like that. In addition, if a spell component includes a verbal component, which is what the V is, and you
Okay.
are trying to be stealthy, that may affect your stealth.
Right.
And if for some reason you're unable to speak, you can't cast that spell.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So you cast that on Kaidos, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and on your character sheet, cast the spell if you haven't already done that, which it looks like you might have. And it should automatically mark off one of your spell slots for your first level spells.
All right. So that would be a standard roll.
There's nothing you have to roll for that, I don't think, is there?
No, but
It's automatic. You don't have to roll anything.
because I didn't click the cast spell.
Okay, yeah, click cast, and it'll automatically use one of your spell slots.
Okay.
So
There it
now,
goes.
so now you should have one first level spell marked off, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good. You only get two
And I get-
first level spells per long rest, and a long
Yep.
rest is 8 hours.
And I
Except
get
for
plus
me.
2 to my AC now.
Yes, you can add +2 to your AC for the next 10 minutes. 10 minutes game time, not 10 minutes real time.
Yep.
Right. How far is this lady and these 8 robed figures from us?
Funny you should ask.
No, I'm not included in this, correct?
Where are you now? What were you saying? I don't see you on the map. I believe you're seeing things, Jack. As he turns his video off too.
Right.
All right. So they are from you guys approximately 20 to 30 feet away.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right.
And are we planning on going up to these guys, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I whistle, just a high pitched whistle. I'm like, hey, and I just pull out my great sword and just start getting ready to go.
Okay. So you are basically alerting them to your presence.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that, but
All right then.
Said the Goliath.
right? So he already alerted them. Can I get to that first one there?
Well, we got to roll initiative and all that first. Or
Well,
Let me make that determination.
okay, cool.
I'm the one who makes that determination, not you. Don't forget that, please.
Right? Like
It's 30 feet.
So
I
you guys,
didn't do that right. Oops.
what you trying to
I'm
do?
just gonna keep clicking shit.
I can see.
Yeah. God damn it. Go away.
What
Oh
are you
my
trying
God.
to do?
Unclick this.
It goes away on its own.
Oh.
What are you actually
If I
trying
can
to
get
do?
to
though?
get to that first one, the one that's closest to us.
All right, what's your movement speed?
30 feet.
Okay. Are you more than 30 feet from it? Technically, you're
35
35
to it.
from being on it, but you would be exactly 30 feet from being in melee attack range. So yes, you could get to it in one turn. with no
Okay.
problem.
And then when I get there, I can like face punch him, right?
If that's what you want to do when you get there, then yes. Yes, you could.
That's what I want to do when I get there.
All right then.
Okay.
So-
I'm gonna run up to this guy and like give him the palm to the face.
Okay. Go ahead and move
What-
up to him and roll your attack.
With Mark's whistle, can I also, since I cast my spell, can I also get ready with my warhammer, pulling it out?
Yes, you can be ready with your hammer. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa.
There's my mouse. And then it's the hit DC one, right?
Correct. It's an 18.
18 to
18
hit.
hits.
All
Go
right.
ahead and roll damage on it. All right. As you run up to this first reptilian-looking creature, you run up to it, and with your outstretched hand, you smack it as hard as you can. You feel its jaw dislocate, and you could swear you actually feel its brain rattle in its head as its eyes roll back, and it falls to the ground unmoving.
Is dead already? All right. Well, I can't go anywhere, otherwise I'd say
Nope.
I'd roundhouse kick another one, but
All right.
Oh, you used all your movement, huh?
Who wants to
Yeah.
go next?
So okay, if it says it's equipped, that means it's out, right? And ready?
If it's equipped, it means it is easily accessible to you. It doesn't necessarily mean you're holding it in your hands.
Okay.
But that's fine. Yeah, if it's equipped, it means it's easily accessible to you, and you're good. Yeah,
Okay. So
basically means you don't have it stuffed in a backpack. Who's doing what?
Well,
that's-
well, I'm more melee, so I think I'll go and I'll move in.
All right, go ahead.
Oh.
On.
All right. Let's see. So select that. I want to see how far it is.
Looks like you may have. Yeah, you're
Just
using the wrong measurement tool.
Yep. Delete that.
you
So
got
it's going to be
A couple on there to delete. There you go.
okay. So give me a second. It's telling me to reload.
You already broke stuff. Already?
Oh no! It popped up. It says reload. All right.
this doesn't sound like the first session at all.
No.
Oh. Okay. So go to the measurement tool, right?
Yep.
Yep, and
Oh,
then
no, never mind. I found it.
Yep. I see you doing it. Or I see someone doing it. There you go.
All right. Do I want to go that side or this side?
One side you'll be in melee range with one of them. One side you'll be in melee range with two of them.
Both. All right.
Whichever
Let's
you
go
want.
this way. I want to move up to.
And there's somebody at my front door.
Okay.
All right. Hold on a
move to-
second. I'll be
Yep,
right
yep.
back. I apologize.
Oh, you're good.
No, because I want
Yay, first session.
to. Yep.
Wasn't anybody
All right.
anybody looking for me?
So I'm thinking about going right there.
All right, go for it. As long as you got enough movement speed.
Yep. Shouldn't it just move there? Or
No, you got to change
No,
your
you gotta click
change
on
your
your
option you have
character and move
selected.
them.
okay, so click on the character.
You still have the measurement tool selected.
Oh yeah. Sorry. So select the token.
And you just drag it over there.
Right. Okay.
There you go.
And I'm going to attack this one. All right. And actions. All right. Well, I am going to. No, I'm just going to attack. I'm not going to rage just yet. So I only got 2 rages today. So with the great sword, and roll for that. Wow.
Wow.
As you're running up to it for your first roll of the campaign, it starts out with a fucking natural 1. That's a good omen. As you run up to the reptilian creature here, you trip on a loose piece of debris in the street. You don't quite fall flat on your face, and you don't stab yourself with your sword per se, but it is not elegant, it is not graceful, and needless to say, you do not hit your target.
Yep.
All right, Arendelle, what you got?
So as far as cantrips go, how often can those be used?
Whenever you want.
Okay,
There is no limit on those.
Because I have a firebolt spell
Yes, you do.
that is 120 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would like to do is attack, this, did I not select him? Damn it. Select targets. This guy, with my firebolt.
Go for it.
Alright. Attack.
Are you not rolling from beyond? You're rolling in Foundry?
No, I am. Oh,
That looks like Foundry
yes.
to me.
I am in Foundry.
Everybody else is rolling everything from their character sheets in D&D Beyond. That's why I was asking you.
Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. Do you want me to go there?
If that's where you want to roll from, but that's where everybody else is doing it, so I would say yes, to keep everything consistent.
Okay, then let me go there. Bang, bang.
Man, Bud
All right.
Light, you can't do any better than that.
You haven't met me yet. Shut up.
Okay. So, let's see if I can do this in here. Then, let's go right there. Spells.
You do have the
Fireball.
Beyond 20 plugin installed, right?
I thought I did.
Okay. I thought we had already done this.
Well, apparently not. It's not in because I don't see it.
All right, we'll worry about that next time. Just go ahead and roll from Foundry for today.
Okay. Then I'll roll right here, normal.
12 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so as you are standing back from the action a little bit, deciding to keep your distance and use your ranged attack abilities, you let loose a firebolt at the one that Holm was attempting to hit had he not almost fallen flat on his face. And as you release that firebolt, it makes contact with that creature. Holm, you smell the worst burning flesh odor. Since you are right next to it, you get splattered with something. You're not exactly quite sure what it is, but it's a little warm also from the firebolt. And that creature is screaming and smoking and on fire as it collapses on the ground and eventually stops moving.
I'm just picturing Marv from Home Alone when he grabs onto the electrical things and he turns into the
Yeah,
skeleton.
It's inside out, and it exploded.
I just kind of do like the whole eye wipe, just make sure I can have good vision and just clear my face of whatever splatter I get.
Fair enough.
Something along those lines.
All right, now I need everyone to roll initiative.
All right.
Hey, that was a lot better than your natural one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get my combat tracker up so I can see.
All right. All right. So now I got to figure out where to roll my initiative in here, right?
That is right there where it says the word initiative. Top right.
Oh, there it is.
Wow.
There you go.
How did you
Alright.
get 0.12 of an initiative?
It includes when you roll from Foundry. It includes your Dex modifier a little bit. It basically so there's not going to be a tie where you see
I gotcha.
you and Home both have the same score. You basically just between the two of you, you're going to pick who goes first.
Got it.
So we will be starting out with this reptilian creature over here. He is going to run across over here to Home. Having seen Home try to attack his companion, and he is going to attempt to stab you with his dagger. That's a 10 to hit.
Miss.
What's your AC?
15.
All right. So as he tries to come up and stab you with his dagger, you easily deflect the attack for no impact. Erendril, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna do another firebolt. This time, I want to target our furthest, thinking that way they can't come into our friend over here who we don't know who it is yet.
Okay.
So I think that should be good distance. Yeah, I'm good.
You're
distance
definitely in range. Yeah.
So I want to attempt to hit this lizard thingy with a firebolt.
All right. Go ahead and roll for the attack.
All right.
All right. As you release the firebolt, attempting to skirt around Kaidos and Home so as not to hit them with it, it just flies just over the head of that reptilian creature and does not hit it. So you can also move.
I'm not that
or
thin, man.
You can also use. You can move or use a bonus action if you'd like as well.
So I will move. Let's see. I will move closer to in between Kaidos and Home.
Okay.
Right here. We'll do that. I believe that's where I want, right? Yeah.
There you go. And that's your turn.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and hit end turn on the combat tracker then.
What was that?
It's your second icon on the top right. You can right click to pop it out if you like.
This one?
Fist.
I was like, I don't know what this one is, but maybe.
There it is.
All right. So
All
I'm
right.
still in melee range, right?
You are.
All right.
As that one did enter your melee range.
Yep. All right. Well, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go ahead and rage. So I'm gonna mark it up on my sheet.
All right.
Okay. And I will
You
turn
see-
that on.
You see Home immediately begin to breathe heavier and flex his muscles as he goes into a rage, just pissed at these things and the fact that he almost fell on his own sword earlier.
Okay. All right, so let me turn that on real quick. Okay. So I'm going to attack this guy right here. And go back to my attacks. And with the great sword. Wow. Oh, shit.
Jeez.
What?
You got any other weapons?
What?
Wow.
Holy
don't know.
crap.
Like, what? How did you do that?
I don't know.
Wow.
This time, as you go to swing at this creature, you get distracted by the sound of breaking glass behind you, and instead you swing and turn around, nearly hitting Arendrell in the process. Thankfully, you don't. So is that the end of your turn, or do you have anything else you'd like to do?
That is it in my turn.
All right. Kaidos, you're up.
No orphans to throw while you're at it.
All right, I'm gonna go there.
Hit end turn, Mark. There you
Yep.
Oh, that's right. I gotta drag him. I can't just click and go.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna look at the one that's right next to Holm there that he's missed, and I'm gonna give him the old what for with the palm strike.
go. Okay.
See if I can actually hit this guy. Oh my fucking god!
Oh shit.
Wow. You guys are in.
This is going well.
Jesus.
Holy
All
crap!
right. So as you run up to this one, you're now next to two of them technically, and not being as familiar with being in real combat as you have done plenty of training combat in the past, you get a little startled and are a little hesitant and don't quite put the full power behind your punch. You hit him, but you hit him like someone, knocks on a door with that much force. Doesn't do any damage. You kind of didn't quite get the power right behind that hit. Good try though. That's your turn.
I can still do a bonus action, can I?
You can do a bonus action, I believe. Yeah, you
Unarmed
can.
strike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just double checking and making sure you didn't have to hit with your first attack, but you do not.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to roundhouse the guy straight in front of me and leave the other one for home to dance with.
That one right
over
there?
Yes.
Okay. There we go. So you spin around with your roundhouse kick, and you guys, the rest of you, you're really impressed seeing this Goliath spinning around in a roundhouse kick. You've never seen a creature this large be quite this graceful before. Let's go ahead and roll your damage. All right, so as you kick, you get a similar sensation as you did before when you hit the other one in its face, except this time it's centered right in its sternum. It was a pretty low kick for your height, centered right in his sternum, and your foot makes a good 6-inch depression in this thing's chest, as it is definitely not going to be of this world anymore.
That was supposed to happen on the last one. And how far did I move? Like 20 feet? Right?
If you,
I can
where are you wanting
I
to
can
go?
still get there, can I?
If you go there,
there.
the one right here will get a free attack on you because you'll be leaving its melee range.
I'm gonna hang out here.
All right then. All right, so that takes us to the one up here. It is going to pull up its sling and attempt to hit the woman with a shot. However, she is able to raise her shield up in time, and the shot just ricochets right off of her shield and does not impact her at all. This one up here is going to run up to her and attempt to stab her with a dagger. And again, she is able to get her shield raised in time to block this attack as well. She's holding her own pretty well so far.
I'm gonna yell over and say that was pretty impressive.
These
aren't your pets, are they?
As you yell, this one comes down to you.
Yes.
And it is going to attempt to attack you with its dagger. And it actually has advantage on this hit. It's a 19 to hit.
19?
Yeah.
Damn it. Yes. Why does that one have advantage? The one behind me is dead.
Right, but the one diagonally from you is still within range, and these creatures fight very well. They do in order for standard flanking rules to apply, but these creatures fight very well in a pack.
Ah, they're sneaky. Got it.
Okay.
Damn pack.
So that one, as it does make contact and stabs you with its dagger, you take 3 points of piercing damage. It hits you in right around your knee. It's about as high as it actually reaches on you right there. You take 3 points of piercing damage.
It did not send it to Foundry.
All right.
So, there. I'll just update it in there.
There we go. And this one is going to attempt to... It is actually going to move around here and attempt to sling a shot at home. That's a 19 to hit as well.
That hits.
That would be 4 points of bludgeoning damage, half to 2 since you're raging.
Okay, I will put that in. Did it update?
It does not look like it did.
All right. I'll put it in here.
Yeah, so if you'll just manually update your hit points in Foundry as well.
Yep.
You can easily do that by right-clicking on your character, on your token.
Yep, I did already.
Okay. All right. That takes us back to this one that is right next to Home and Kaidos. This one is going to attempt a dagger swing again at Home. That does not hit. As it attempts to pull its dagger out, it gets distracted by the extremely graceful roundhouse kick of the Goliath behind it, and doesn't even come anywhere near close to hitting Home. That will take us back to Erindrill, so you can see what you can do.
All right. So, what I'm going to do is move, here, so that I can get a better, field of view and avoid hitting my guys and attack this guy.
You guys.
Wait.
You guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack this guy. Yeah. With my firebolt.
All right.
Oh. Why aren't you out? Hmm. Uh-oh.
What'd you break?
It won't cast my firebolt under my spell book.
Which on Foundry or Beyond?
On Foundry. But I may be able to fix it.
What are you clicking
no.
on, and what is it doing?
Oh, well, I went over to Spellbook,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have any of my cantrips there listed, or any of my first spells. Or, yeah, my first level spells.
I see them all there.
Why is it not showing for me? Action? Hmm.
Which sheet are you looking at?
My spellbook sheet?
You said in Foundry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got them there. If you close it and reopen it.
That's what I did. Now, do I have to highlight anything? Oh, there he goes. I had to get rid of ritual. So, attack. That's what we'll do.
There we go. All right. As you move over to avoid hitting any of you guys, you release the firebolt, aiming at the one lizard creature over on the side over there. However, it is able to dodge out of the way as it sees you preparing the spell and releasing it, and it does not make contact with it.
Damn it, man. So with that, I will end my turn in a fit of rage.
All right. Home, let's not roll a 1.
All right. Going for this one again. See what happens.
There
That's
we
better.
go.
Hey.
20 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. And you said you're targeting this one right here?
Yep. $14.
All right. So as you,
Yeah, I did have them clicked, but yeah.
as
Okay.
you finally are able to make contact with this one, you cleave through it diagonally, starting at its collarbone and going a good 3/4 of the way as its torso peels open like an overly ripe banana. As that one too is definitely falls down to the ground, unmoving. I just can't find it. It's that one right there. Okay.
And I will end my turn.
All right, Kaidos, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go for that guy right there, and I am going to, knowing that my roundhouse threw that other one off, I'm gonna roundhouse this one.
17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you kick this one. This time it doesn't so much as crack and indent its sternum, but it does throw it back a good 2 feet as it slams against the side of the building, and you hear an audible cracking, snapping noise that you get a feeling is the back of its skull no longer being in one piece,
Nice.
as it is also dead. As you guys are doing these attacks, you see out of the corner of your eye another figure emerging from the shadows, coming out of between two buildings.
Does he look like a? Can I see if he's wearing black robes like these other people?
Roll a perception check. 14, no, he does not appear to be wearing any black robes. He does not appear to look like any of the other attackers or raiders that you have seen around the town. He looks like he's a half-elven creature, from what you can tell. Definitely elven in appearance. But it does not look like he is here to attack the town itself.
So I've got a question.
Yes.
Can I move up to here and do a bonus action and then yell at this guy and tell him to come join the fun?
You may.
Or is that too much?
Since it is still your
Okay.
turn, you may still do that.
Okay. So I'm gonna yell at this person that I see out of the corner of my eye and just say, "Hey, come on, come join the fun here." And then I'm gonna move up here, and I'm gonna roundhouse that guy with my bonus action.
All right. 14 does hit. Your roundhouse kicks appear to be being quite effective at this point. Yeah, this one you make contact with this one as your leg's starting to get a little sore after all these repeated roundhouse kicks. But they're
Might need to switch legs.
damn if they aren't effective though, as this creature as well is just obliterated by your thunder thighs.
Come on, guys, this is fun. You guys gonna join me or what? And that ends my turn.
All right, Jack, you're up.
Okay.
There, now we can hear you.
Yeah, I was looking at that, making sure my attack hit DC. Cool. Gonna throw a dagger from where I'm standing. Should be. Oh, no. Who is?
Oh, that's me. My bad. I was checking
Sorry.
distances.
From my character. That's why I was getting really confused.
I was like, why is Jack trying to target
I wasn't-
Ryan over there?
I wasn't paying attention to the color either, and I was just like, "What the fuck's going on here?"
I'm going to
I'm
target.
gonna throw a dagger.
Yeah, that was a big surprise. I'm here for only for one round because I'm going to try and murder everyone. No. Oh man! So from where
times,
I'm
good
at
times.
to that character's 45 feet. My dagger does have a throw range of 60, so I will.
Yep.
Another nat fucking one.
As you release the dagger, as you're throwing it, you're getting your bearings of all of the situation that's going around, going on around you. You release the dagger. It kind of slips out of your hand as you let it fly, and it lands somewhere off in this direction.
I have any other? I only have that one action, don't I?
Unless you have any bonus actions you can take.
Nope.
Should he
But
move?
one attack per action.
Yeah,
you can
wanna move?
you can still move.
I can.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wonderful.
And technically, you do have a bonus action you can do. It's up to you whether you want to right now, though.
We will. Oh. All right. Where are we at? I'm going to move the character there to 30 feet. There you go.
All right.
And I will end my turn, what is end turn again on the,
You're not actually in the initiative tracker yet. So once we finish this round, I'll have you roll initiative and we'll see where we end up. So
Understood.
that will take us to this creature right here. It is going to attempt to use its sling and throw another shot at the newcomer to the area. It's a 12 to hit.
sorry, my mute got stuck. AC's 13 on me, so.
So that does
nice.
not hit. So as it goes and releases its sling, you see it winding up, and you're able to easily just dodge out of the way as the shot does not hit you. This one here is going to take another dagger swing at the woman who is standing there. Again, she is able to bring her shield up in time and that dagger does not make contact with her. She is she's on it. So, all right.
So I go,
At
very
this
well done.
point, go ahead and roll initiative there, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
See where
Roll
you
initiative.
get put in.
Where that am. Sorry, I'm on my character sheet. Where is initiative on
Right
that?
next to your AC.
Where's his armor?
Ah, okay, there it is. You?
You know what? Everyone just roll all your ones and get it out of the way.
That's like what
Get it out of
number
the way, everybody.
is that? Number 6 or 7 of the night? Jesus, what
Yes.
the fuck is happening?
Wow.
Well, that's also number 2 for me in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, same here. I
So
had
two of
Yeah.
you, your first 2 rolls were both ones.
Mhm.
What? I don't.
I think that Forge knows, and it's just fucking with us. Somebody put a
Maybe.
bug in for new players.
Maybe. This is what you get for trying to pen test the motherfucker.
A tantrum.
All right, Arendelle, you're up.
All right. So, what I will do, since I see that there seems to be another elf over there, I will say some elven words of encouragement to get his shit together. And as I do that, flex my might and try and attack this guy back here. With my firebolt again.
All right.
Hopefully this time it'll hit.
Oh, nice.
19 hits.
All right. And
Ooh.
I was like
Nice.
0. That's even worse than a 1. Good job.
I thought it was.
Right? That's max damage on the firebolt. So
Uh-huh.
so,
All right. So as you reposition yourself and you prepare another firebolt to target at that creature again. This time you release it. Your aim is true. The firebolt is heading right for it, and it strikes its center of its torso. The flame almost enters its chest cavity as it just begins to burn from the inside of its body. It does not take long before it is done screaming and done writhing around on the ground. That's your turn? Or you got more you want to do?
actually, I want to move. Can I move on top of the dead bodies?
Yes.
Okay, then I want to move
Fucking
right
metal.
here. I want to move right here on top of this dead body.
Go for it.
Bam. And can I search the body?
To search the body requires an action, so no, you cannot this
Okay.
turn.
All right, then I will, in my turn, flex and showing how real elves do.
All right, Holm, you're up.
all right. If I attempt to move, let me get the little here. I know they're not part of the party. Will I get advantage there? It'd be kitty corner to the other person. They are engaged with them. So I don't know.
We'll say yes for the purposes of this, even though they're not.
Okay.
You don't know if they're an actual ally or not. It is still.
Well, yeah,
they are
that's what-
still. Yeah. You'd get advantage on that.
Okay. So I'm going to move. Oh, go back to my token. Here. I'm going to roll a great sword at advantage. Let's see. Why is it not giving me?
Shift.
I'm going to hold shift. It's not giving me the little symbol though, but whatever. See what happens.
All right, so just roll it again then.
Yep. So it's 11. Ooh, much better.
Yeah, 25 will hit. Yeah.
All right. Roll damage.
All right, as you run over to the last remaining creature that is standing, you pull up your great sword again, slash across the throat of this creature. The head basically is now removed from the body and is about 5 to 10 feet away as it falls down to the ground with just blood just gushing out of its neck until it, has no more blood remaining. It's all in a pool at your feet.
I'm like so much better. Get a little bit of the rust out.
There we go. And that has taken care of all of the immediate enemies that you see in the area. The woman that was there looks to you and she thanks you for your help, and she just says, but we have to get to the keep. We can't stay out in the streets. We have to get to the keep. It's the only safe place in town at the moment. Please help us get there.
Us?
Me and my family.
The father with the 3 kids that came out of the alley first.
That's right. I look at everybody. I look at everybody else.
Can we see the keep from here? How far is it?
The keep,
or I'll ask her, how far is it?
She answers, the keep is in the center of town, and you guys are still kind of on the outskirts of town. So it's several hundred feet away, but you can't see it. You're going to be going through the town, through the streets, around some corners and things like that. It's not right nearby. You'll be going through
looking
town.
That way.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look very similar to what we've seen with the fires and stuff, or does it look a little bit better?
You do still see the same thing. Go ahead and make a perception check again. 17. Yeah, as you take a beat to look around, and what you see is not so much that the buildings are actually burning, because these appear to be thatched buildings, and thatch isn't nearly as flammable as it looks. Most of the fires appear to be coming from haystacks and barns, not from the homes and the shops. So the town doesn't appear to be taking as significant of damage as it first looked when you were approaching and when you entered the town, but it is still being damaged and being ransacked. You still see these hooded figures, the cloaked figures, these reptilian figures. Every once in a while you catch other creatures running around the town, some of them carrying, loads of loot. Some of them actively fighting townsfolk. But it looks much of the same every direction you're looking in the town at the moment.
Can I ask this lady what the hell is going on?
I don't know. They just came and started attacking us. Please, we have to get to the keep.
Can I ask the lady who her and her family are and why they need to get to the keep?
The keep is the only safe place in town right now. It's the most fortified building. Please just help us get there. As she begins to start running off.
Dead bodies?
Yeah, I want to check the bodies.
Before we I want to check these 3 dead bodies right next to me, and then I'll
I
I
will
recover my
go with them
knife.
towards the keep.
I will say you can check the bodies, but you are going to lose sight of her, and you will have to find the keep on your own.
Oh, well, fuck
Because
that.
it's
I'll
gonna
just follow her then.
take time to search these bodies, and she is
Yeah.
not waiting for you.
All right, I'm
I
going with her
recover
then.
my knife and go with her as well.
That one you can
Yep.
do because it is kind of in the direction she is heading. So
I will ask her if there's any riches to be made off of this to keep my family's name in good standing.
she does not answer you.
Yeah.
She is wow. She is just running through town trying to avoid dying at the moment. You get the feeling she doesn't give two shits about who you are or what your family is.
Can I
She
kinda,
might
like,
later, but right now she cares about surviving.
when we're running, can I kind of like be right next to her?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep.
So-
I kind of keep pace and just at least I'll take the tail end, so kind of keep them centered between however we're around them
If we can keep the husband and the 3 kids and her kind of
in the middle.
all clustered together.
Okay,
Obviously,
so
we
you're
don't know
kinda-
where we're going, so I want her to kind of lead. But
You're kind of forming a protective ring, not a complete ring, but sort of a protective ring around the family to
yeah,
try to keep them safe. Okay. Good.
Yep.
All right.
I
So
take the rear.
why do I get the feeling that's not the last time you're going to say that this session or this campaign? All right. So as you guys begin making your way through town, we're going to take a quick break. So
All
if you guys want to grab drinks, whatever, say be back here in about 5-10 minutes or so.
cool.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. See you then.
All right.
All right.
So I need to press this button to do stuff on D&D Beyond.
What are you doing?
No, I'm saying how everybody was rolling there, but I was rolling in Foundry.
Oh, did you get the plugin installed?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, you should have a different way you can roll now. If you hover over like on one of your attacks, or if you hover over the hit or DC box in the attack and click on it, it'll actually roll the attack.
Did you do good?
There's a 1.
Yeah,
Yeah, you rolled a
It's
1.
It's easiest to see if you have it in separate windows.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You want to have it separate windows
You rolled a 1. Good job.
twice.
Oh. Shit.
Well, there's his 2 1s.
Jesus.
I've only
Hopefully
rolled
get
1 so
monitored.
far, so
All right, Kaidos,
Wow.
when are you gonna get your double 1 so we can get out of the way? So we
Wow.
got another one coming.
Wow. I think I've rolled 1. Or no, I rolled a 1 on an initiative and then a 1 on attack at least. They weren't in a
Yeah.
row though.
But initiative and other stuff like that is not as bad as
No.
you totally screw up.
Yeah, no, it just
The
means you
one
go
on
last.
attack must have been that doesn't hit.
It was one
I
of
remember
those at
when you
least.
said that.
It was definitely one of those. I don't know which one.
Okay. Well, at least you got it. At least you got it working now.
Yeah.
So
All right. So you guys have some options as you're going through town. And normally, as we get further into the game, I'm not going to kind of lay out your options like this. I'll leave it to you guys to figure out what you want to do. You can run through town, fighting everything you come across. You can attempt to sneak through the town and try to, avoid potentially getting your asses kicked. You can do a combination of the two or any other thing you can come up with. It's however you want to do it.
I
Well,
want to be sneaky.
well, I want to see how was this chick, this lady that we are guiding / following, going in making her way towards this.
When you say how, like what direction or
Is she
Like, in what
trying to
manner?
be stealthy at all, or is she just going
She
batshit
is-
crazy?
No, she is now that she's not actively being pursued. She is running but stopping at corners and looking and hiding behind things. She is taking her time, but she's not just standing around
Are
unnecessarily.
we with her or are we with her and her family?
You're with her and her family. It is her.
So we have a total of 5 characters that we're moving through here. One's injured and there's 3 that are kids.
Yeah. Yep. And one of them so far appears to be fighting at all.
Well, the one that's fighting also doesn't have a full staff either.
True.
So
Yeah, I think I wanna do what she's doing and,
Yeah.
and kind of stealthily make our way there, avoiding combat as possible.
Okay. As you are going through the town, so you're making your way stealthily through, I need everyone to go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Stealth check.
God.
Where is the stealth check?
Middle bar where it's got like acrobatics, animal handling, arcana. It's down towards the bottom because it's all in alphabetical order.
Oh, okay. So I can actually roll. All right, my bad.
Yeah,
Yep, just click on the number there.
Cool.
How in the hell is the barbarian more stealthy than the monk?
Wine. Monks like wine.
Something.
All right, then. So
And the barbarians decided to give his liver a rest for the night.
So as you guys are going through the town, you are seeing you're hiding around, you're hiding behind, crates and barrels that are beside buildings. You're sneaking around corners. You're keeping an eye out for any of these raiders or these creatures that are in the town. You come across one group that appears to be looting one of the shops in town. You run up, you see them immediately go hide behind the barrels. They don't appear to notice you. And all of you as a group, you kind of just wait. You sit there for a minute, wait for them to finish their looting and move on. And then you guys come out from hiding and keep following this woman's lead, heading towards the keep. Are you wanting to still continue sneaking through?
What else are we seeing now that we passed those
Yeah.
looters?
It's
And
really
how much distance have we covered?
at this point you've covered probably about, you guys have gone probably about 100 to 200 feet, probably closer to the 200 range.
So we're only like a quarter of the way there. If that.
Roughly.
Yeah.
So, as we're stealthing,
Mhm.
I'm looking for any of the like the dragon creatures or any of those other ones. See if I just in general if I see one of those specific ones, not the ones in robes, but you said there was
You
looked like there was.
you do see many of those creatures as well.
Yeah.
And being intimately familiar with dragons as you are, you recognize these creatures as kobolds.
Kobolds. Okay.
Yeah, they're basically small reptilian creatures, not quite dragons, but in the dragon family.
Yep.
They're weak, they're cowardly, but they fight well in a group. They fight well as a pack. But they are
That's
not.
what we were just fighting, right?
Yes, they are
Okay.
not particularly robust or overly strong or anything like that. As you can see, they are fairly easily killed. So you do see many more of those throughout the town, carrying loot and breaking into buildings and harassing other townsfolk alongside these robed, cloaked, hooded figures.
You can just hear me murmuring under my breath, "Fucking kobolds."
All right, so you guys continuing to stealth through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
And I do a check to see if there's anything of value on our way to as we're moving stealthily.
If you wish to stop and check for that, you can, but you'd have to actually stop and start looking around for that. As you're running through this town, you're really more focused on trying to keep this family safe, trying to keep yourself safe, looking out for, anything that might be noticing you. So if you wish to do that, you can.
No, I'll still stick with them on this
Okay.
stealth.
Okay. All right, so everybody go ahead and roll me one more stealth check.
Come on, better than the last one. All right. Oh,
Oh, almost a natural 20. Dang it. Still a good one though.
I think Arendelle can stop and start looking for valuable shit.
As you're running through town, you again take cover behind a building. You guys all kind of line up with your backs against the building. Arendelle, as you stop at the building and back up to it, you had a little too much momentum going towards the building, and you kind of slam your head on the side of the building and kind of yelp out in pain momentarily. Then you stop yourself and just freeze. You wait for a second. Doesn't seem like anything hurt you. You don't see anyone coming your direction. You should be okay.
We're in an alley, you said?
You are currently
Sort of.
in an alley hiding alongside a building. But yes, the alley is about 10 feet wide or so. There are buildings across the alley. You're just inside the alley. You do have a view out to one side of the street. You see more townsfolk running towards in the direction that you guys are going as well. There are less that are running out of town since you're closer into the center of town now. Less of them are running out of town. More of them are running towards the center of the town where you guys are headed.
I hissed at
Can I-
Arendelle and tell him to shut the fuck up.
Can I peek around the corner and see if I can see up and down the street instead of just across?
You can. As you peek out, you see a lot of more of the same. You do see another group of these creatures. Go ahead and roll a d8 for me.
Does this go to beyond if I roll it in here? Or Forge? I don't think it does. I'll have to roll it in Forge, right?
No, manually rolling doesn't, no. But you're also welcome to just roll it if you have dice sitting at your table.
Oh, yeah, I'd have to go dig them out. I'll just roll it in Forge.
4? Okay. You see almost standing in the middle of the street, seeming to have a conversation. They don't seem to be looting anything or doing anything like that. You see 4 of these hooded creatures and an additional human standing there, not wearing any black cloak, but holding a couple of dressed in armor, has a spear he is holding at his side, but not dressed similar to the rest of them.
Can I ask that lady if she knows who the hell this guy is? Like, hey, do you know who the fuck this guy is with the spear and the armor?
She kind of peeks around the corners. No, I don't have any idea who that is. It's not dressed almost like a guard, but it's definitely not one of our militia.
Now, is this guy working with the kobolds?
You don't know if he's working with the kobolds because you don't see any of them in this immediate vicinity. You just see him and 4 of these cloaked figures kind of just standing and talking in the street. Probably about 30 feet or so to the left of where you are. Down the street, out of the alley, down the street.
How far
Towards
are
the
we?
keep or away from the keep?
Towards the keep.
All right.
All right.
How far are we from the keep at this point?
You're not 100% sure because you don't know where exactly the keep is.
Well, yeah, but
We've only traveled like 200 feet, I think he said.
okay.
At this point, you've gone a little farther. You've gone closer to about 500 feet at this point.
So
Where
maybe
you
about
are right
a
now.
quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wish to ask the woman you're with, you could do that.
Yeah. How much further is it to the keep?
She says it's not far. We're only about just it's just around this corner, a couple more streets over. It's not that far.
Is there a way out of the alley the other way?
She looks down the other alley and stops and thinks for a second. She's like, no, I think this one's a dead end.
So, with that, these 5 figures total, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Are in conversation right now.
They seem to be.
Is there a perception that we can use?
To do
Like
what?
to try to listen to what they're hearing or saying?
Either to gain more information about the area that we're in, see things, see ways around.
So basically,
is there shadows we can stick to within the area? Can we? Is it just a big, open, brightly lit fucking?
it's
part of the
essentially
town?
it's brightly lit at this point because of the fires burning throughout the town. So there's no that's essentially what is lighting up the area. So are you saying you want to try to basically just kind of recon the immediate area you're in to see what's around you?
Basically, yeah.
Go ahead and roll a perception check then.
Okay. Oh wait, sorry, I'm in the wrong. Hold on. I was trying to check out my spells. Now I have to get back. Where the fuck is? Okay, there it
You
is.
should be fine because it's in the middle. It shouldn't have anything to do with your spells.
Yep.
I had it on a half sheet, so the half sheet when I
Oh.
pulled up the spells, it covered everything up.
Okay.
Gotcha.
As you're looking around, you see buildings down one side of the street, buildings down the other side of the street. The flickering flames are making it hard to make out where areas are actually in shadow and where they're not really in shadow. The movements of the shadow and the because of the fires, it's really hard to get a good view of where you might be able to hide on this street to avoid being seen by this group.
Well, can't see shit. Don't think we're sneaking around here. You guys want? I can dress as one of the cloaked figures. Take my chances to see what I can hear nearby.
I want to ask her a quick question. I know we're wasting a lot of time here standing in this alley, but no one's seen us so far. What do you know about these cloaked figures?
I've never seen them before. I don't know who they are. They
They're-
they look like some sort of cultists or something. The way they're all dressed the same. That's just I don't know. They look like they're in some kind of cult.
Have
Were
have you seen anybody try to fight them? Do they look tougher than them fucking lizards that we were fighting before?
Most everybody I've seen has just been running.
Now, are these the same people that we have seen looting as well?
It is, yes.
Okay.
So, DM question: have I encountered a bunch of kobolds in my general travels?
Not a lot because they're not the type of creatures that are really out in the open.
Yeah.
You've run across them before, but not very frequently.
I'm
But these
I'm putting-
figures in the cloaks, these are not kobolds. These
Okay.
are. You can't tell exactly
So-
what race they are, but they do not have a lizard face.
Okay.
Does my
and
dark
you said that
vision-
you can dress up as one of them and try and see if you can figure out what's going on.
We can. I can disguise myself.
As you guys
Brian,
are
did you,
talking, you
uh,
hear someone yell out and go, "Hey, who's over there?"
Everybody real
Well,
quiet like and get ready
behind
to
or-
fuck some shit up.
In front of us or behind us?
From the group in the street.
Okay.
Can I see? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Jack.
All right. I'm going to try and
Do your thing.
yeah, let's fucking go. I cast. God, I really need to learn this better. I'm trying to see my spell. Sorry. I cast disguise self on myself.
Okay.
All right. So with disguise self, I approximate what we've seen from the hooded figures, the shape figures,
Mm-hmm.
and then I walk out into the open to answer the "Hey, who's over there?" And I ask them if they've seen a group of halflings run by. Yell it, in fact.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a deception check.
Ooh.
Those things kind of look like Lucius Malfoy with a mask on.
As you yell that out, they stop. And they go, a group of who?
Halflings are kids. I couldn't fucking see.
Not running through here. What are you doing hiding in that alley?
Wasn't hiding. I was looking for somebody. Hey, where's everybody meeting at? I'm completely lost in all of this. Where are we going? What are we doing?
Why are you not sticking to the plan?
I got turned around. Somebody grabbed a coke from behind. It was some halflings or some kids. I got lost. I got spun around. Shit happens, man. Just tell me where to go.
The one that's speaking to you lets out just a very loud, audible sigh, like, God damn it.
Banuki.
Says, we're taking what we can from the town. We're just trying to get treasure and terrorize these assholes. That's all we're
the way-
doing. Most of them are running
by the
to
way-
the keep. And
Oh.
we're if you're not looting everything, go towards the center of town to the keep. We want to hold everyone there.
Got you. Okay.
Is there somebody back there with you?
Do I have an action?
Yeah, you could take an action at this point.
Cool. I throw a dagger.
Okay, go ahead and roll the attack with advantage.
Did we hear all of this while they were talking?
Oh yeah, you guys heard all of this.
But we got some info. There we go.
You heard all of that.
No.
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay. Where's the attack? Swear to God, I'll get there. Attack, dagger. How do I mark with advantage here?
Hold down shift before you click.
Shift. Left
Okay.
shift.
Yeah, left shift.
Left shift plus symbol. Cool.
Yep, and just click it. Yeah,
Nice.
20
Nice.
a 23 that totally hits. Let's go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. And then roll. Do I click roll damages in?
You just click on the damage box on the item on your D&D Beyond sheet. It's right next to the hit box.
Yep, got it.
You
Cool.
just click that. There's no advantage on that though. All right, so you throw your dagger at this one right here, right?
Yep.
Okay. You throw your dagger at that one, and switch that over there. As you throw your dagger, you see this very surprised look on his face, like, what the fuck just happened? It does hit him, dealing 5 points of piercing damage. He's still standing, though. And
Well,
at this point, I'll need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
Well, before they do, I do. Sorry, one sec. I saw it, but there is a bonus action, I believe, with my character,
All right.
which is wonderful.
What you got?
Nat 20.
What
You
is
do it.
your what bonus action are you taking?
Oh, that's the hand axe. Thrown hand axe at the same character as well. So knife, hand axe, thrown, same character.
You have a
Bonus action for my character should be 2 weapon fighting. So did I fuck this up a little bit?
I'm just looking to see where I see this on your sheet.
I think everyone can take it. They just get negatives for it, right? Because I have it on mine too. So I think
bonus
everyone-
actions in combat, 2 weapon fighting.
Yep.
Now, is that under? Where would that be under? Is that under just actions in general, or?
Yeah, it's under
Yeah.
it's under the bonus actions.
Okay.
And even I have that, but it's not a separate attack.
Yeah, it's
Right, but
so
this
it has to be
this
That was
says
my
with
fault. first time. My
yeah.
apologies.
I don't
No.
think this would apply on that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll roll for initiative then.
All right.
All
Then.
right. I'll roll my initiative.
I'll leave my 3 for 6 out there.
oh dang it. Oh well.
Ooh, we got a name for this lady, right? Linnea?
Mm-hmm. All right. With that, the gentleman that you threw the dagger at, he is going to immediately run up to you, swing at you with his scimitar. That's a 16 to hit.
Hit. EC's 13.
So as he swings at you with his scimitar, he hits you in your right arm, doing 2 points of slashing damage.
Now, the reactive action is only if he moves away from me, correct? Not him coming up to me?
Correct. If you're talking about the attack, an opportunity attack, yes, that's only if he
Opportunity.
moves out of your melee
Away.
range.
Gotcha. Understood. Okay.
And that only works if you have not used your reaction this round,
Gotcha.
which you haven't at this point.
Okay.
All right.
I believe that ends my turn, though, correct?
That wasn't your turn.
Oh, that wasn't.
No,
All right.
that was his turn. So that takes us to Lenan's turn. She is going to... Let's see. She is actually going to run up to this same cultist right next to you and attack with her spear. And that...
Sorry, I also moved myself up on the map a little bit because we part of the dialogue.
Yeah, that's fine. That does hit. So as she runs up next to you, thrusting her spear into this robed individual, doing a pretty decent amount of damage. She gets it kind of just right center mass, right in his chest, as you hear him gasp for air and a gargling noise coming out of his throat as he falls down unmoving, and she pulls her spear back out of him and just is standing there just breathing heavily.
That was fucking cool.
Arendelle, you're up.
Quick question on him dying right next to me.
Uh-huh.
Can I recover my knife, or does that have to be part of the my next action?
Normally, picking up a weapon like that would be considered an action.
Okay.
But an
Just asking.
attack is an action as well.
Okay.
So we can work out the logistics of that later, though. But for right now, picking up your weapon will be an action.
Okay. Understood. Thanks.
So, Arendelle, you're up.
All right. So, can I tell
Armor.
well, I mean, can I tell what kind of armor it was from the reaction of the firebolt?
I know you can look at the armor and see it's just regular chainmail armor, but in this case, your attack roll didn't beat their AC, so it didn't hit.
Well, I said
That's all
I
that
sucked
was.
again, and I ended my turn.
All right. That takes us to this one over here. He is going to...
Is my divine favor, or not divine favor, shield of faith still cast and working?
Have you taken any damage?
No.
And how long is the duration on that?
10 minutes.
I will say that has probably expired at this point.
Okay.
What? By the way, sorry, I missed it. What were the hit points that I got hit with on?
I believe yours were 2.
Yeah, I think you had 2.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you can also just that's right. You can't actually see that part in chat, but
I just marked mine. Oh, do I have to mark it manually in?
Yeah, it's not.
For some reason, it's not updating in Foundry.
It usually does, but
yeah, for some reason.
I thought so. That's why I was confused. Okay. I'll figure out how to do that.
Right click on your token, and the number right underneath your token is your number of hit points.
Got you. Cool. Thank you.
And you can just change that to say, whatever it should say. So, all right, that takes us to this one. He is going to run up here next to Linan and swing at her with his scimitar. And that does hit. So she is not able to get her shield up in time. As this individual swings at her, he catches her right in her back as she was turning to prepare for another spear attack. doing a significant amount of damage. There is a large amount of blood coming off this wound, and she is now having to lean on her spear to remain standing. She is looking rough at this point.
And that's the only attack she's taken, right?
That's the only hit she's taken. So this other one is going to run down here to the group's barbarian. Do the same thing. Swing at you with this scimitar. That does not hit. So you are able to easily dodge out of the way of that as you see him running towards you. And now it is your turn.
All right. I will go ahead and... Wait, how many there? There's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to go ahead and rage again.
All right. Again,
That
as
gives me-
you've seen before, you see him flex his muscles, an angry look in his eyes, enraged by the hit that Linan just took as you're trying to protect her. He ain't happy about it.
All right. I am going to go ahead and... Actually... Yeah, why not? Yeah, just go ahead and hit.
All right.
The great sword. Come on.
13 hits.
Oh, thank you. All right.
You're welcome.
Second. I was writing down his AC for, All right, and we'll do damage.
I mean, you don't necessarily know what his AC is yet. All right. As he ran towards you and you were able to dodge out of the way of his scimitar attack, you in turn bring up your greatsword, slashing across his torso, digging in nice and deep, as he collapses down to the ground, bleeding out, moaning in pain that quickly becomes silence from that.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and move.
All right.
Okay. There. And I face the one between me and Leanne.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right, Kaidos, you're up.
Okay, I am gonna... Oops. Go there. And hit the one between Holm and Linan
Okay.
with a roundhouse from the other leg, because my right leg is a little sore.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
Fucking punch them.
Nice.
20 hits.
Yeah.
All right, as you do yet another roundhouse kick, this time pivoting to your other leg to give the first one a bit of a rest, since it's had its workout tonight. You deal 7 points of bludgeoning damage, catching him right in his face. He's missing teeth. His jaw looks somewhat semi-dislocated at this point, and he's looking rough.
Jesus fucking Christ. Use your hands is what I say from the corner.
Hearing that, I'm gonna follow that up with just a regular punch right to the face.
Okay.
Damn it.
As you reach back to swing, you actually do catch him on his jaw, but his jaw is much looser than you thought it was originally, and his jaw just kind of moves out of the way of your punch, so it does make some contact, but it's a bit too dislocated to actually do any damage.
Nice.
See, this is why I don't use my hands.
Nice. Is what she said.
Of course.
Anyway.
And I am just gonna stay there.
All right. That takes us to this other one. He is going to run up to the other side of you
Oh shit.
and do a scimitar attack against you. That is an 11 to hit.
Miss.
You rolled a natural 1 and an 8.
Nice. Thank
So
God.
as you are essentially almost basically surrounded at this point. Well, one of them's a dead body, so not as concerning.
Zombies are real though.
Exactly. You with your monk training, you are very adept at dodging these attacks, regardless of your large stature, and you are able to dodge out of the way of his scimitar
Kung Fu
swing.
Panda.
Basically. That takes us to this other guard here who is going to attempt to stabby the
Which guard?
barbarian with his spear. That is a 21 to hit.
Hits.
The one in the armor that doesn't look like the other ones.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So as he goes to stab you, the spear hits right in your right side for 7 points of piercing damage, half down to 3.
3. Okay. That puts me at 10. And
that rage is helpful.
yep. And as soon as that spear hits me, I just deadlock with them and just pretty much rage stare down.
Okay. A rage stare down. All right, that takes us to
Smoldering the rock does.
the newcomer of the group.
Wonderful. I'm guessing he's meaning me.
Yes, that would be you.
Okay. Right.
You haven't introduced yourself yet, so I'm not referring to you by name.
I know.
Because it's certainly not on
I'm
the
just
screen
trying to
or
figure
anything.
out.
Right?
So I make a move to. Come on, come back here. There we go. So I'll move.
You
What's up?
don't have your weapon, or
I
do
don't
you
have my first weapon.
Okay, and which was your dagger, right?
You have no idea how many weapons he has.
Okay.
All right, now
We
how?
have not yet been introduced, my friend.
All right, now tell me how you were doing this movement. Like trace out the movement for me.
So I jump over Corpse Boy and parry around the backside of this guy in a rolling mechanism to get here in the shortest path possible.
Doing that, you
Very
would take
specifically.
you would take an
I was
attack of
saying to get-
opportunity.
Oh, can I?
No, you would have an attack on you because you are entering and leaving his melee range, so he would get a free swing on you.
Got you. Okay, hold on. Put me back for a second so I can do the math.
Yeah, you have to stay
I
out
forgot-
of the
I forgot.
melee range. Now, if
Yeah.
you enter into melee range but don't leave, they don't get that free attack.
Huh.
So what's your movement speed?
30.
You could get right there going all the way around them to you could get to right there.
Yep.
But you're still going to be in melee range with him.
As I end, yeah. I don't have a clear shot at him though right now, the way it stands. Oh, I know what I can do. Never mind.
Yeah, not really, no.
No.
Now you could move up to here and attempt to throw around Kaidos. If you're wanting to throw.
Yeah.
So you could technically do that.
Well, it's not throw, it's a spell.
Okay. Well, I mean, spell works the same
Either
way.
either one that'll work.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll move there.
All around me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll move there for that because I'm aiming a spell right here. So I move there, aim a spell here, maintain distance on all the melee, and going to roll for vicious mockery.
Okay, now see a spell like that, that's not a spell that actually passes through anyone. You just have to be
Okay.
able to see the individual. That's the only requirement. Something like Firebolt, which is a ball of fire that's going through people, that would have had issues from where you were standing before. But Vicious Mockery, you could do that with no problem from where you were standing previously.
Okay. I understand. So I was going to do Vicious Mockery at this individual. Yeah.
All right. And that's a which individual are you referring to?
Oh. Wait, when left click and hold, right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
There you go.
There it goes.
All right. So wisdom saving throw. He does not succeed. So what are you saying to mock him?
Your mother smells of elderberries.
I was waiting for it. I was so waiting for that one.
Here we go. And there's our
I
first
fart in your
Monty
general
Python.
direction, and I start quoting Monty Python at him, basically, just
All right.
repetitively.
He looks
Right.
confused.
Which is extremely confusing because there's absolutely no way he would know what the fuck that is.
Correct.
These really weird general insults that I'm just throwing in his way, and then he's just kind of like, as I see him, he's just so dazed and confused by it.
He's very confused by what you're saying, but also you see this grimace of pain on his face as he does take that 1 point of psychic damage.
Well, as such, I also believe he should be, doesn't he? Or is there
Prone.
only psychic damage?
Prone.
No, Vicious Mockery, I don't... No, he just has disadvantage on his attack.
Okay.
That's
That's
all.
good.
You know, Vicious Mockery,
Okay.
only a physical spell attack like that, like, you know, like Thunder Wave that has a physical result, that would result in someone falling prone. But Vicious Mockery,
okay.
he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay, cool. That's helpful.
Oh, fuck me. Sorry. Okay, never mind. I'll take care of it next time. I realized I said the wrong spell, but that's my fault. Anyway, moving forward.
Okay.
So with anyway, that was my mistake. So moving forward, do I cast a spell? Do I actually have a physical action with that, or is that
No,
it for,
casting a spell is your action.
is my single action? Okay.
Yeah. Now,
So
if you
end
have
of turn,
if you have a bonus action, you could do that.
the only bonus action is two weapon fighting.
Nope.
Okay.
You have other bonus actions.
Well, you want to share them with me because I don't. Healing. Oh,
No. On your on your action, scroll down to bonus actions. It's the third one listed there.
okay. Bonus actions. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the things you would be known for.
Understand. So, in that, which one of you assholes is the firebolt dude?
Yeah, that would be your kin.
I'm saying that in game too. Which I'm yelling at you guys and saying, which one of you assholes is the firebolt dude?
And I would say, how do you not know who I am?
I hope that you're extremely inspired this next round because you need some help.
Wow, that's what you say to inspire him. Interesting.
I mock him to inspire him.
Okay,
That's
interesting.
the way- interesting tactic, but what do you need me to do?
All right, so mark off one bardic inspiration. You don't roll it.
Okay. Oh,
So
my bad.
We're just gonna remove that. So you mark off one bardic
I just clicked on
inspiration.
the button.
Yeah. You mark it off. And then Arendril, you now have 1d6 you can use to roll to add to an attack roll, a saving throw, or an ability check. You cannot add it to a damage roll. And that is a one-time D6 you can roll to add on to something.
One time or
One time.
Yep.
okay?
And you have to
I misread this.
It
I'm
lasts
really bad
10
about
minutes.
Got
So
you.
I don't
That's
have to
where the
use it
2 minutes
yet.
come from.
You don't have to use it yet. It's use it or lose it
Okay.
within 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right. So that's your turn, Jack.
That is my turn.
All right. That takes us back to Linan. She is going to attempt to spear this sumbitch that's right next to her.
Okay.
Oh, and she hella succeeds with a
Good.
natural 20.
Nice.
Because we're all around him.
well, she would have an advantage technically because flanking.
Yeah,
if
but the
she
first,
counts.
it does, and the first roll was a natural 20, so there's no point in rolling a
Yeah.
second time.
Oh yeah, there's no point. There's no
So
point. Yep.
she does 4 points of piercing damage. So she continues her spear attack against this one, and definitely drives her spear deep into his torso this time. And again, pulls it out as it falls down. That's her second kill of this combat round. And
How the fuck is the NPC beating our asses at body counts, guys?
and
You
then
told me to fucking use my hands.
and then she retreats back against the building again as she is severely injured.
Yep.
Good, because I was about to yell at her too.
All right, Arendril, you're up.
If I do an ability check, does that count as a action for like if I were to, I can spell cast or anything as well, right?
Well, an ability check would only be something you do if I asked you to roll an ability check.
Oh,
So
okay.
what are you trying to do?
Oh, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck armor bitch can do.
I mean, you see him holding a spear, and he's wearing armor, so you get the feeling he attacks with his spear, and he's fairly well armored.
All right.
Not quite sure what you're asking there.
I don't know.
I mean, you haven't seen him cast a spell or anything. He's just
This is true.
wearing armor.
God, throw a fire bolt.
I mean, if you would like to take your turn, to try to study him more, you can.
Oh, so this is a clear path, right? I won't hit home.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna firebolt this bitch.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack.
All that to decide that we're gonna firebolt.
Hey,
It's an inspiring word. I'll fucking do it.
Inspiring
can I
in
use the-
air quotes.
you said I can't use it on damage, right? I can use it on
You can
ability.
You can use it on an ability check, a saving throw, or an attack roll. And you'd have to use it before I tell you whether the attack hits or not. So if you want to use it, you would decide that. You can roll your normal attack, and then
Okay.
you can decide based on what that roll was if you want to use the inspiration die.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna roll.
Go ahead and roll your attack. That's a 20.
Is that a 8? Yeah.
Yeah, it's total
I
of
ain't-
20.
I ain't-
Yeah, that
worried about
definitely
that.
hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, and then where the fuck did I do the damage part?
Right next
Underneath
to
the
it.
number
Right.
20 on your
Nope,
chat.
it's right next to it on your character sheet in D&D Beyond.
Where it says damage.
Wow.
There you go. All right, so you let loose the firebolt. This time it does penetrate through the armor, dealing 7 points of fire damage. He's looking pretty rough. His torso is smoking. He's having to, pad out the flames that got through his armor this time. He's not looking too happy, and he's also not looking too healthy.
As I let that firebolt go, I say, "Are you not having fun?"
He just looks at you with a very pained look on his face, but also, what the fuck is the kind of a look he has on his face? Is that your turn?
Oh, yeah. Let me get into that.
All right, Holm, you're up.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and move over here to give myself advantage. I'm still in his melee range.
Mm-hmm. You're good.
And because I have advantage, you know what? I'm just going to do it regular for now. Roll for my hit. 23.
Go ahead and roll again, because it only came through with one roll.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right. My bad. Didn't.
All right, yeah, 23 hits.
Okay, roll damage.
All right, pulling up your great sword again, you swing it at this armored guard here. Your great sword easily gets through what's remaining from his armor from that last firebolt, and you easily cut him down without issue. As he falls down to the ground, blood just everywhere at this point. This is a bloody street now.
I still got movement enough. Can I still move?
You could.
Okay, so I was right here, so I'm going to go ahead and move here.
I don't actually see where you're talking because you're not.
Oh,
You have to
there you go.
actually use that ping feature for me to see it.
Oh.
But either way, you're
I
good.
want it ping.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's left click and hold.
Okay,
So you're good. That your turn?
that's my turn.
All right. Kaidos, you're up.
All right. Home, do you want to end your turn?
Oh, my bad. There you go.
Seeing all the dead bodies around me and then just one guy left, knowing that punches suck and roundhouses are where it's at, I'm gonna roundhouse this last guy.
All right. And you get advantage on the attack.
Oh, whoops.
So 19 and 18. Okay. So yeah, 24 hits.
Wow.
All right, so your roundhouse kick makes contact with his torso this time. You hear some ribs crack. It's not as severe as some of your kicks were, but you definitely hear some ribs crack. He's still standing, but he's having a little trouble breathing at this point. He's in pain.
For my bonus action, I'm gonna do the crane kick.
Okay.
Oh my dear God.
All right. You get advantage on that one
Get
as well.
advantage on this, right?
Yes, you do.
Yep.
18 does hit.
Nice.
All right, so your crane kick, you leap up off of one foot, kick out with your other foot, somehow making contact in the exact same spot your first kick did. And his sternum, his rib cage are just completely obliterated. He is like a Play-Doh man at this point. He kind of just accordions in on himself because he doesn't have much of a bone structure in this part of his body anymore. Needless to say, he is no longer alive.
Nice.
I recover my weapon.
Now you can recover your weapons since you definitely have defeated everyone in this immediate area.
I feel like saying, are you not entertained?
Yeah, I was trying to think of some smart ass comment for the crane kick, but couldn't think of anything in the moment. I just see Jack over there like, oh my god, are you kidding me?
I walk over to Leland and be like, are you going to be able to hold up?
She looks pretty rough at this point. She's like, I can try as long as it I don't know that I can take another hit though.
Just
Hey.
stick behind us. Guide us.
Lenin, whatever your fucking name is. We heard them say that their plan is to get us all into the keep and then attack or whatever the hell he said. Is there another place that we could go?
Well, you heard them, just to clarify, you heard them say that their plan was to get everyone in the keep and just hold them there.
Yeah.
They
I don't
originally
like the way that sounds.
They originally said to Jack's character the main reason they were there was to loot the town. They just
Right.
Scare the
wanted
shit out of
treasure.
people.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
if we're
Alright.
still in this attack phase or whatever, can I use one of my my medicine check? Well, I mean, it's on there. I've got a medicine.
What are you trying
my
to
wisdom.
do?
Fucking fix this bitch.
Okay, so you want
You
to
have
roll a medicine
supplies.
check. Do you have a healer's kit?
Dude.
It would be in your inventory.
Yeah, if you don't have a healer's kit, there's not a whole lot you could really do.
Well, okay.
You
but
could
can
you
I-
could use the medicine check to see that she's pretty fucking injured. But there's not much you could do about it without a
was.
healer's kit.
Okay, so I didn't realize I needed
What?
a healer's kit.
Can I grab some dirt out of the street and like pack it into her wound and just say, "Here, we're gonna rub some dirt on it"?
You certainly can. She does not seem very happy about it, but she's not really fighting you either.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not gonna use healing word. Honestly, I don't even think it would work.
You don't think it would work?
It's clearly it says it has no effect on constructs. I'm not sure what constructs means.
A not a real person.
Oh,
Yeah, like construct that could be like, a mechanical object, something created.
Oh, okay,
You-
okay,
you,
okay.
you get the feeling she's a human.
How many? But what's the regen on spells? Because I used Disguise Self just now.
You get your spell slots back on a long rest, which is
Oh,
basically
well,
overnight.
fuck off. No, I'm not healing her.
Is there? I'm gonna ask her. Do you think there's gonna be medical people at the keep that can help you?
She thinks for a second. She's like, I'm almost certain there would be. I don't. There. That's where everyone in the town is going. That's where they said they were going to build their defense. So I'm almost certain there'd be healers there.
How did she hear that everybody in the town said they were going there?
Previously,
Quit
when
asking
she was working
Okay.
her way towards there before you met
Got
her.
it. Okay.
That was part of what she
All right.
told you, was why she was going to the keep.
Okay. All right. I
Yeah.
didn't remember that, and I'm like, this seems a little sneaky.
No, that's previously what she had told you as her
Okay.
reason for going to the keep.
uh, I'll ask her to. Do you think you can get there on your own, or do you want us to carry you?
I can walk for right now, but like I said, if we get into another combat, I don't think I can take another hit the way I am
Yeah,
right now.
Stay the fuck out of combat if we get into combat, and let's start.
You
let's start
don't
walking.
have
I-
to tell me twice.
To clarify, I'm still dressed as a guard, I believe, correct?
What?
Or the cultist.
Let me look at that
Oh, yeah.
spell real quick. Disguise self lasts for an hour.
And we were only in that fight for maybe 2 minutes
it
at
is-
most.
Yeah. What
I
was
think
that?
we did like 3 rounds. 4
3 rounds, so you read it for 18 seconds.
Yep.
Exactly.
Each round is 6
Well,
seconds.
it helps when your first hit is a dagger to the face.
Well, there's that,
kinda
yeah.
helps.
It was definitely, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it does
Fucking
not,
Loki in this bitch.
and that does not appear to be a concentration spell. So, yeah, no, you would be, you'd be fine. Yeah, you are still disguised as one of the cultists.
Wild theory, guys. I mean, anybody else want to get dressed as a cultist? We have a bunch of rags around.
Well, these guys looked a little different, icon wise. So are they dressed like?
These
Correct, yep.
were the robed, cloaked figures you were seeing.
Okay, gotcha. Well,
There
three
are 3 more sets
Um,
of robes that you could potentially
Yeah, I'm
take.
gonna grab those and throw one on Linen and one on her husband, and then see if we can get the 3 kids in the other one.
Well, so Lynn and her
Like
husband.
stacked on top of each other like a bad
However
movie.
it works.
3 kids in a trench coat. What the fuck are we talking about?
It's little.
I would like.
rascals.
I would like to throw. I would like to throw the cloaks on. Hear me out, guys. On the ones with the fucking weapons. If throw that on as a disguise, including Lena's one. Husband and kids all stay together, and we're just marching them into the place.
So what? We've got 4 total robes, so we could all wear robe. Well, one of us wouldn't have robes.
Well,
I'm already wearing one.
You technically only have 3.
Yeah, 4.
But you have
I'm
4
sitting on
available.
top of
Yeah, that's
somebody.
right. That's right. Okay. I was looking at it going, but wait, no, there were 4 of them. So yes, you do have 4 more sets, but Jack's character is
Which I'm
already dressed as one using a spell.
Right,
We
but there would be. Oh yeah,
that would-
there's 4 of us, so we're not
that would
covering
cover
the
us.
husband.
Us
Yep.
3 and Lena.
Yeah.
And then we
Or
could just bring in
Linen,
the
whatever it
quote
is.
unquote
Okay.
people.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Yep. Why not?
This I'm assuming this shit comes down to my knees.
Maybe that far. It's definitely a very improvised disguise on you.
I
I
think
don't
you can get
stand
that-
out at all. do I?
Or
No,
You can get
no.
that tailored, by the way.
for the purpose of movement, the big guy stays in the back just to not draw so much attention. Whenever we talk, we kind of corral around his mid waist to just, if we run into somebody, we just kind of automatically start corralling around his mid waist as part of the plan to hide his large figure and misfitting clothing.
All right.
All right.
So
But
as you
we can, if you guys want to. Oh,
We
does
gotta get
anyone
out of
wa-
the street.
Yeah,
we need to move. We need to move quickly while we're doing this, but at the same time, somebody want to roll over the armored dude real fast?
Oh, and check him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I
definitely
dig
would
through
like
the
to.
body?
Well, let's move him
Oh,
to
yeah.
let's move him to the alley, get him off the street first, and then do what we need to do.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'll grab him and pull him into the alley, and then Aaron Drill, if you want to.
So are you
Check him
moving?
out.
Are you moving just his body or all the bodies out of the street?
All the bodies.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, everyone. We grab the cloaks, throw them into the closest, shadiest fucking alley that has the most cover.
Essentially, the one
The
you
alley
were
that we
already
just
in.
came out of.
Yeah. Essentially,
There
the
you
one
go.
you were in.
One
Okay.
with the dead end.
Everyone, go ahead and just roll a general strength check.
A strength check.
Yeah.
Not as strong as me.
Fuck me.
And I'm not at rage at this point because we're discussing, so I'm gonna go ahead and just roll a regular one.
Yeah.
What the? That why?
I don't know why that rolled 2
I
d20s.
I didn't push any buttons. Let me try again.
That was weird. I was like, I'm pretty sure you're. Yeah, that's just.
Yeah.
Is it
strange.
is it
I
doing
got
it
an-
because you're still on rage on D&D
Oh.
Beyond?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. No, but rage doesn't give me extra.
I was like, it
Oh,
still
you know what?
shouldn't roll a.
Wait a
D-
minute. Wait a minute. Let me
No.
try that. Let me try that.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it does roll a d20. That's true.
That is so weird.
I had an API issue that I had to refresh the D&D. It gave me an error for saying there's an API. I had to refresh my character sheet.
Yeah, let me
There
refresh.
might be a API issue.
Possibly,
Let me
yeah.
refresh.
I mean,
That's-
technically, we have what, 3 of them going?
'Cause I just literally just click strength, a regular click.
But you don't
Yeah.
have your rage setting still turned on, do you?
Let me.
Because by
Make sure it's
default,
turned
that
off.
gives you advantage on strength.
Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
there you
It
go.
was still
Yeah.
turned
There
off.
you go.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
Like the worst one you've rolled too.
No, there was a 9 in there.
Still not as bad as a
Yeah.
2, but...
All right, so
I had
so all of you
I just wanna be fair,
except
so.
except for Jack's character are able to grab one of the bodies out of the street and drag them back into the alley. Jack, your character just grabs the
checked my
legs
nose
of
up
one
because
of
fuck
them.
them.
Grabs the
I don't
legs of
try.
one of them, and you don't even try at all. I mean, you rolled the check.
No. I tried. I realized I was going to fail, and then I just turned my nose up like, I'm already dressed like one of these guys. You guys grab them. I'm an asshole about it.
All right.
All right, then.
I'll go back and grab him. Just throw him over my shoulder.
Yeah, how many?
Okay.
Is there one left?
There's
Yeah,
a
I
total
grabbed
of 5 bodies in the street, and 3 of
Okay,
you
and
were
we've
able
grabbed
to move
3.
them. Yeah.
All right, I'll grab another one too.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you
me
guys,
too.
we'll just say for the sake of it,
yeah.
you guys are able to grab all of them at this point. Jack's character does not help one bit.
I pretend to do something on the side. Fuck it. I don't know what
Hey,
the fuck.
asshole!
He's checking his Instagram or something.
And I'll
Help
tell
me get
him,
these fucking robes off these people.
Okay. No, I'm good. Thanks. Sorry. I'm looking at the map. Hold on. I got some info in here. Is that a squirrel? What's that? Hold on. No. Be there in a second. Hold on.
All right. So between the 3 of you, you guys managed to pull the cloaks, the robes off of these individuals. Disguise yourselves as you wish. Disguise. So at this point, all of you and Linan are all disguised, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Correct. The only ones that should not be is the
husband and the kids.
kid.
Okay.
Husband and the 3 kids.
Okay, cool. That works. All right, so as you guys prepare to make your way towards the keep again, that is where we will go ahead and end it for the night.
so are we
We're on our way to the keeps.
You're
short
Somebody want to
rest?
ask me who the fuck I am
no,
at some point? Okay.
No, we haven't yet. We haven't had time.
no, there's
Nope.
there has not been a short rest.
Short rest is an hour of us sitting down and just not doing much.
Doing nothing, essentially.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, resting.
Yeah, we are still on our way to the keep.
So this is just what we're doing is just the break for the night. There's nothing we're gonna pick up.
Yeah, no, you're
where-
literally going to pick up from this exact moment next week.
Gotcha.
All right. All right.
And then the first thing I'm gonna do is ask Jack who the fuck he is.
I'm not. I'm gonna say, why is my noble ass getting in this shit and picking motherfuckers up at you? I ain't.
All right, so for the purposes of the recording,
Oh, whoops.
awesome. I gotta edit the fuck out of this. Good session, guys. Good first session. That was really good, you guys. That was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
That was
I did
that
too.
was
As long
definitely
as we
some
roll
fun.
ones, we're good.
Yeah, as long as you stop rolling those damn ones. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So
You guys can tell I'm a little bit. I'm playing a little bit of a Deadpool here, where there's going to be. I'm sure you're at some point you're going to call retcon. Like, no, don't make that joke. Quit making those things.
wow. All right. Well, we will pick this up again next week, and we will see you guys then.